Good morning, students of class 3. Students, today I'll be continuing with lesson 3, True Friends. Those of you who are having the new edition of Wordsworth English Reader, please turn to page number 24 of the book. Our story is True Friends. Students, this is a story based on true friendship. And this story, The True Friends, is adapted from Panchtantra. And you know, Panchtantra is a book based on collection of animal stories. And all the stories of Panchtantra contains a moral values. All the animals in the story are usually given certain qualities which help them in coming out of different situation. The animal, he's got a problem, but then his cleverness, his intelligence makes him come out of the situation. They really teach us a moral which is very helpful for us. Each story of Panchtantra is based on moral values needed in our day-to-day life. Because at times we also face lot of problems, trouble comes, but then we should never give up. We should think calmly and surely we will find a solution to our problems. Students, never give up. And this is what the story of Panchtantra teaches us. The animals have got qualities which help them come out of the problems. So when you face a problem, think, what did the animal do? Same thing you can also apply in your real life. They really teach us a lot. And True Friends is a story about friendship. And we cannot imagine life without friends. All of us have got friends, and friends are there to care, to share. And at our times when we are facing problem and trouble, they are always there to help us. They help us in coming out of our problems. They try to find a solution to our problem. That is the reason we say a friend in need is a friend indeed, which means when you really need a friend in your bad times, a true friend is always standing with you in your bad times as well as good times. When you are in problem, a friend will immediately rush to you. He comes to know, a true friend comes to know that when his friends, his or her friend need him. So students, always care and share. You care for your friends and please share with your friends. And this helps in building a true friendship. This story is adapted from Panchtantra. And all the stories of Panchtantra, they really teach us a lot. And if you wish, you can get the book from our school library also when the school reopens. Now students, our story, True Friends, is about friendship. There were 4 friends, a sparrow, a deer, a mouse and a turtle, and how they help each other and how they care for each other. First, I'll read the story for you. Please listen to me carefully. Once upon a time, 4 friends, namely a sparrow, a deer, a mouse, and a turtle, lived together in a forest. They were very good friends and always played and stayed with each other. One day, while the 4 friends were playing near a pond, they saw a hunter with a big net coming towards them. The animals became very scared and tried to think of ways to save themselves. The deer ran away to the nearby bushes to hide itself. The sparrow flew away to the highest branch of a neighboring tree, and the mouse hid himself in a small hole at the foot of a nearby tree. The turtle also tried to quickly move back into the pond, but since he walked slowly, the hunter caught and trapped him in his net. The sparrow, the deer, and the mouse were very troubled to see their friend trapped in the hunter's net. They quickly thought of a plan to save the turtle. The sparrow flew high up in the sky to locate where the hunter had gone. When he found the hunter, he told the deer, who ran quickly to overtake the hunter. Taking care not to be seen by him, the deer went and lay down on the hunter's path, pretending to be dead. When the hunter saw the dead deer, he became very happy on seeing the big animal, which he could take back instead of a small turtle. He dropped the trapped turtle on the ground and went towards the deer. The mouse quickly went towards the turtle, cut the net with his sharp teeth, and freed the turtle. The turtle and the mouse then quickly escaped from the place. As soon as the hunter reached the deer, it got up abruptly and ran away into the forest. The hunter was astonished. Feeling disappointed, he turned back to pick up the trapped turtle. However, to his surprise, the net had been cut and the turtle had escaped. The hunter cursed his misfortune and went back home. The turtle thanked his friends for saving him, and the four friends lived happily together in the forest. Students, this was the story. Now I read all the new words that have come in the story, and then I'll explain the word meanings, and then I'll explain the story also. Students, on page 24, our first word is neighboring. Our first word is neighboring. And neighboring means nearby, something which is close to you. Something which is close to you. Second word is foot. Foot means bottom. Foot means bottom. For example, page number 24 is written at the foot of the page, at the bottom of the page. You all can see page number 24. It is written at the bottom of the page. Students, nowadays raw mangoes have started coming on trees, and at times you can find many raw mangoes, small raw mangoes fallen at the foot of the tree. So now you can get the meaning of foot, that is bottom. Our third new word on page number 25 is trouble. Troubles mean worried. You all are worried. Worried means you are worried for somebody. As lockdown period is going on, we all are locked in our houses. We are not supposed to come out of the house, and the thought is worrying you that my schools are not reopening. I'm not getting a chance to meet my friends. Hope all my friends are healthy and happy in their house. You are worrying for them. That is your concern towards them. That is worried. In the story also, we read yesterday that when the hunter caught the turtle, his three friends were worried about him. Now, how to set him free from the hunter's trap. So, when you like a person, you care for him, then you worry about him. You are troubled if your friend or any of the person whom you have got affection for, you always worry for him. Now, the fourth word is overtake. Overtake means to go past someone. At times, when you're going on the road in a car or in a bike with your parents, and if another bike or car crosses and goes overhead, that means that bike or car is overtaking you, going ahead of you. That is overtake. The fifth word is pretending. Pretending means showing fake behavior. Showing fake behavior. So, we should never pretend. We should always reveal our true behavior. We should not pretend. But children, at times you try to prank on your mothers. You pretend as if you are asleep on bed. But then when you're forced to sleep and you don't feel like sleeping, you pretend that you are asleep, and the moment your mother goes out of the room, you get up, open your storybooks, and you start reading the story. That is, you are pretending to be asleep, but actually you are not asleep. Then our sixth word is freed. Freed means to set free. Suppose you see a lot of birds in a cage. You open the door of the cage and you freed the birds. You set free all the birds. They were captured and you helped them get out of the cage. Now they are free to fly. Then our seventh word is escape. Escape means ran away. Escape means ran away. So, ran away, suppose you have caught a small mouse in a cage. You caught him because he was nibbling your clothes and you locked him in a small cage, and later you were thinking that later on I'll take the cage out and let the mouse free. But then somehow somebody opened the door of the cage and the mouse escaped from the cage. That is, he ran away from the cage. Now, our eighth word is abruptly. Abruptly means suddenly. Suddenly. But anything which happens suddenly is abruptly. Then, next word is disappointed. Disappointed, you are sad and upset. Suppose the teacher is planning to have a play in the class, and then she tells you that I'll select 5 students from the class, and you are not selected for the play. Then you are sad and upset. You're disappointed. Why I'm not selected? So that goes in your mind. That is disappointed. Curse, speaking bad words in anger. Students, at times, when you get annoyed out of anger, certain bad words come from your mouth. That is your cursing. You out of anger, the bad words come out, and that is known as curse. And the last word is misfortune. Misfortune means ill luck or bad luck. Now, students, I explain the story to you so that you can understand. Student, this story is about 4 friends: a sparrow, a deer, a mouse, and a turtle. They lived together in the forest. All of them were friends and they were happily living together in the forest. They played together, ate together, slept together, did all the things together because they were friends and they were very fond of each other. True friends, they do all the things together. Since all of them were staying together in the forest, so they enjoyed each other's company. They were very comfortable with each other. They were very good friends and always played and stayed with each other. Since they were good friends, they did all the things together. They had a lot of fun, enjoyed each moment together. Now, one day, the 4 friends, that was a sparrow, a deer, a turtle, and a mouse, they were playing together near a pond. And you know, students, everybody, each one of has got a different quality. We are unique in our own way. Somebody may be good in drawing, somebody may be good in sports, somebody may be good in acting, somebody may be good in academics. We all have good qualities. Same way, these four friends also had different qualities. Like the deer, he could run very fast because he's got long, powerful legs. The sparrow, she can fly. She's got feathers, wings, and she can fly high up in the sky. The mouse, though it is a small animal, it has got a small body, but it has got sharp teeth. That is the reason your mother doesn't like a mouse, because with its sharp teeth, it keeps on nibbling the things in your house. It nibbles clothes, your books, your notebooks, and at times some currency note from your father's wallet also. So, mouse has got sharp teeth and a small body so that it can hide, it can squeeze in anywhere, isn't it? And then the turtle has got a heavy shell on its back and has got small feet. So it takes a lot of time to walk. It cannot walk fast, so it walks slowly. So these friends, four friends, were a sparrow, a turtle, a deer, and a mouse. And they were very good friends, and they were all playing near a pond. So suddenly, what did they saw? They saw a hunter with a big net coming towards them. A hunter carrying a big net, because hunter they go in the forest. Nowadays, hunters are not at all allowed in the forest. But since this story has been written long time back, that time some people used to become hunter to kill animals, to eat the meat of animals, or to sell the animals, or sell the meat of the animals to other people to earn money. So nowadays, as uh, the animals are decreasing from our planet, the government has stopped hunting. Hunting is not allowed by the government now. And it is not good to kill animals, especially for fun, for greed, for pleasure. You aren't supposed to kill animal, students. So this story had been written long back, isn't it? So that time, the four animals, when they were playing in the forest, they saw a hunter coming in the forest with a big net. That was a sign of alarm for the animals. Now the animals got scared after seeing the hunter. Now, because they knew the hunter is there with a net, he will trap us and kill us. So they started thinking how to escape the hunter. Now, the deer had got long, powerful legs, so he immediately, quickly ran into the bushes nearby, which were nearby to him, and hid himself in the bushes. Now, this was what the deer had done. He quickly ran away into the bushes and hid himself over there. The sparrow could fly, so she flew on the highest branch of a tree which was nearby. She also escaped. She flew on the highest branch, so the hunter could not reach there. And the mouse, because he's a small animal, he immediately quickly ran away into a small hole, again a small hole at the bottom of a tree which was nearby. The mouse ran away and hid himself in a small hole which was at the bottom of a tree nearby the pond. Now, who was left? The three friends had escaped. The sparrow, the deer, and the mouse had escaped. Now, who was left? The turtle was left, because the turtle couldn't move fast. He tried his level best to walk quickly, but was trapped by the hunter as he walked slowly. So the hunter caught hold of the turtle and trapped him in his net. The hunter caught hold of the turtle as the turtle couldn't run or walk fast. Now, when the three friends, they saw that their fourth friend couldn't escape and he was trapped in the hunter's net, they were very worried about him. The sparrow, the deer, and the mouse were upset. They were worried that we have escaped, but our friend has been caught. So they quickly started thinking now how to make a friend turtle uh, get released from the hunter's trap. How to set the turtle free from the hunter's trap. They started thinking. Then they must have made a plan, and it was decided that the sparrow, she flew up high in the sky to see where the hunter was carrying the turtle trapped in his net. She flew and she located the hunter, that where he was. She could fly quickly, so and from top she could see where the hunter was. She find out where the place where the hunter was, and then she uh, came to her friend deer and then told him that where she had seen the turtle. Now, as per the plan made by the three friends, the deer, he immediately overtook the he came to know that where the hunter was. He came to know the path of the hunter, so he ran very fast and he overtook the hunter. But he ensured that when he was crossing the hunter, he made sure that the hunter did not see him crossing. Otherwise, that plan would have failed. So he ensured that he crossed the hunter without being noticed by the hunter. And on the hunter's path only, a little bit ahead, he lay on the ground as if he pretended that as if he was dead. He tried to pretend. Actually, he was not dead, but as per the plan, he pretended that he was lying dead on the hunter's path. And he quietly lay on the hunter's path. And when the hunter reached where the deer was lying, the hunter was happy to see a dead animal lying on his path only, and that too a big dead animal. He was holding a small turtle in his net. So after seeing the big dead animal, he was happy. Arey, I was taking the small turtle in my net. Oh, now I'll be carrying the big dead animal with me. I'll get a lot of meat of the dead animal. I'll get the skin also of the dead animal. So the hunter was extremely happy to see the big animal lying dead in front of him. He was not aware that actually the deer was not dead. He was pretending to be dead. So after seeing the big animal lying on his path, what did the hunter do? He immediately put the turtle who was trapped in the net on the ground and went near the deer to see. He thought he'll be carrying the deer with him when he leaves. So as the moment the hunter dropped the turtle on the ground and went near the deer, what happened? The little mouse, who was also hiding nearby only, he came out. As this was all in the friend's plane. He came quickly, cut the strong net of the hunter with his sharp teeth. What did the mouse do? He cut the net with his sharp teeth and freed the turtle from the trap. And quickly they both, mouse and the turtle, they escaped. The mouse must have hid somewhere and the turtle must have gone somewhere. He must have hid himself because he needs to save himself. And the moment the hunter went near the deer, what did he saw? The deer immediately, he got up, he stood up and ran away again in the forest. He vanished in front of the hunter. Oh, now the hunter was extremely upset. And the hunter couldn't understand what had happened. He thought that the deer was dead. But to his surprise, the deer got up and ran away quickly. He vanished somewhere in the forest. And now the hunter was feeling very bad. I said, I thought I'll be carrying a big animal. The animal was alive and he ran away. He thought, now let me go back. Let me pick up my net, which has got a trapped turtle in it. Then I'll go home with that only. And the moment he came back to collect his net with the turtle, what did he see? He saw that his net has been cut. The mouse had cut the net with the sharp teeth, and the turtle was also not there in the net. The turtle had escaped with the help of his friend Mouse. This was all going as per the plan of the three friends. Their plan made their fourth friend free. Now the hunter was extremely angry, and out of anger he started speaking bad words about himself only. My greed made me go near the big animal, and the big animal also has gone. My net has also been damaged, and the turtle which I had caught has also escaped, ran away from the net. So all things are not working today good for me. And then he thought he'll have to go empty-handed today from the forest. He couldn't get anything. He couldn't catch animal. And and all the four animals had vanished. So the hunter couldn't get anything. He had to go his home empty-handed. Now what happened? After the hunter had gone, the four friends must have met, and the turtle thanked his friends for saving him. The turtle was extremely happy because he thought now he'll be killed by the hunter. But his friends helped him when he was in trouble. That was the time the turtle really needed his friends, and his friends were not selfish. They did not leave him alone. They thought of a plan and ensured that that friend was out of trouble. And so the turtle was extremely happy to be released back, and his life was also saved. So he thanked his friends, and the four friends lived happily together in the forest, because now they knew that their friendship, that bond was very strong. And whenever one of them will face trouble, the other friends are always there for him. They will never let him land into any problem. So students, friendship is all about caring and sharing. If you care for your friend, if you share with your friend, the more you will care for your friends, and the friend will also realize that you share, so he'll also care more for you, and you'll develop a good bond amongst yourselves. So students, never be dishonest with your friends, never cheat your friends, be loyal to them, be loyal with them, and always share and care for each other. Never leave your friends alone, especially in the times when they are facing problems or troubles. Now students, this is the lockdown time going, so please ensure that all your friends are happy and healthy at home. In case if they tell you and you feel that they are doing something wrong, please stop them from doing anything wrong. Tell them to be happy and healthy. So students, this was about the story. Now I'll show you this story in an animated form, and I'm sure you will all enjoy watching this story in the small video.
The Four Friends and the Hunter. Long, long ago, there lived three friends in a jungle. They were a deer, a crow, and a mouse. They used to spend their time together, played, and even ate together. One day, a turtle came to them and said, "I also want to join your company and become your friend. I'm alone." "You are most welcome," said the crow. "But what about your safety? There are many hunters around, and they visit this jungle regularly. If any hunter comes, we will be quick to find refuge. But how will you save yourself?" "That is the reason why I want to join your group," said the turtle. "I will feel safer with you." No sooner had they talked about it that a hunter appeared on the scene. Seeing the hunter, the deer darted away. The crow flew in the sky, and the mouse ran into a hole. The turtle tried to crawl away fast, but it was caught by the hunter. The hunter tied him up in the net. Though he was sad to lose the deer, but he thought it was better to feast on the turtle rather than to go on an empty stomach. The three friends became worried on seeing the turtle trapped by the hunter. They sat together to think of some plan to free him from the hunter's snare. The crow flew high up in the sky and spotted the hunter walking along the river bank. It informed the deer, who ran ahead of the hunter unnoticed and lay on his path as if dead. The hunter saw the deer from a distance, lying on the ground. He was very happy to have found it again. "Now I will have a good feast on it and sell its beautiful skin in the market," thought the hunter to himself. He put down the turtle onto the ground and ran to pick up the deer. In the meantime, as planned, the rat gnawed through the net and freed the turtle. The turtle hurriedly crawled away into the river. Unaware of the plot, the hunter went to fetch the deer. But to his surprise, when he reached the deer, it suddenly sprang up to life and darted away in the jungle. Before he could understand anything, the deer had already vanished into the forest. Dejected, the hunter turned back to collect the turtle he had left behind on the ground in the snare. But the snare lay nibbled and the turtle was missing. For a moment, the hunter thought that he was dreaming. But the damaged snare lying on the ground was proof enough to confirm that he was very much awake, and he was compelled to believe that some evil powers were at play. The hunter got frightened on account of these happenings and ran out of the jungle. The four friends started living happily together. Moral: unity can save us even in the most trying times.